Hi guys, welcome to our channel again.
Hi everyone.
So we have decided to kidnap Hogo, Anime, and little Wolverine and go geocaching. Fun story. If you guys go through our videos and our first independent geocaching video of just Jeep and I, we're going to do those geocaches today. Well, we're going to sit back, have some M&Ms, and watch Hogo and Anime do them.
Hi. Yeah, last time we did these, or attempted to do these, we had two little kids with us, which normally works out great for geocaching. But these guys, they were far more interested in not being here.
There's a park right there.
Yeah.
And that tends to get more of our attention than, hey, there's a geocache.
They just didn't want to be out.
We actually have a chance today, and we'll explain it a little bit more, but inside the Botanical Gardens here in the same park is a geocache. Well, the Botanical Gardens normally cost. Today being
Black Friday.
We're not up for the shopping gig. We're just, there's no reason to go out there and stress like that. So,
is it Black Friday? Oh yes, Friday after Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So,
you can
and
see how
rather
much
than
I pay attention.
yeah, rather than stress about that, we're actually going to take advantage of the free Botanical Gardens entry today and get our geocache. So right here in the same area, of course, like Jeep Girl was saying, we already done these ones when we went out on a solo one day, and we're just going to, as we're driving through to get to the Botanical Gardens, we're going to stop and let Hogo and Anime find theirs. It is somewhere behind us. But Anime's on the hunt right now, and it actually warmed up quite a bit today. It's actually above freezing. Nice. It's still cold. So it's a great day to be out. Partly cloudy, real nice out. Of course, we'll take you along for the ride.
All right, you two have fun with your video. I'm going to go to file this tree.
All right.
Have here.
We finally found it! That was actually my reaction too when we found it.
I'm gonna go back in the car with Wolverine.
Okay. Okay, go warm up.
So yeah, we're inside the first geocache
Boy, this is a familiar scene.
that Jeep Girl and I were lucky enough to find. It was still the spring. It was still chilly like this, wasn't it? It was in the springtime.
Because you said we were freezing our backsides off while we were in the truck, and I was like, whatever.
So, as you can see, Hogo and Anime found it, and we'll catch you up on the next one.
407 seconds ago, our geocaching friends Jeep and Jeep Girl informed us that there was a cache located near the slab of what remains of the Lincoln home replica. And so we're going to go get it.
We will journey the Abe Lincoln replica on his journey.
Yes, it is cold. I cannot tell a lie.
Have fun, guys. Have fun.
And we join back with you as Abe Lincoln replica and Abe Lincoln Mary replica trek through the woods in the search of the infamous geocache as they disappear into the...
I proclaim from this day forward that all geocachers south of the Mason-Dixon shall be found.
We're north of the Mason-Dixon.
And your point?
Okay. And back out of the woods, we can see them trekking back up. If you guys remember, yeah, when Jeep Girl and I came into this, we actually took a wrong trail, and I fell down and tumbled and broke trees snap and everything else as I went down. Yeah, that's this geocache. So luckily Abe Lincoln and Mary replicas were able to safely trek the journey and get the geocache.
It is with great honor that I accept this this position of having found a geocache.
We'll catch you on the next one.
See you later. We recording? Yeah, so this is another one of Fuzzy Bees that we don't have. If you'll remember from the second Halloween video series, we were standing in front of a lagoon, and Jeep Girl had said something about grabbing a geocache from Fuzzy, the one that we don't have, and I corrected her, and I said one of the many hundreds. This is another reason why I said one of the many hundreds, because we're literally feet away from where we were that night, and here's a geocache that we do not have. So I'm gonna go help Anime find that. Wolverine's pretty sure he knows exactly where it is, so he's just gonna sit around in the car. But you know, we'll see. We'll see if he's right.
So here is the lagoon that we were talking about, just 100 feet. You can see the nicely iced over. There is one down there, but during the winter, like we said, the night that we were here for the second haunted Halloween special that we did, he had just removed it, and so Hogo and Anime can't get that. This is one of the other ones that Jeep Girl and I had got, a Fuzzy Bee. So normally down there is a Fuzzy Bee, but not going to get it today. So you can see they did find the geocache. This particular one, the GPS was off 25 feet or so, and that happens. It just takes a little bit of time, a little bit of extra, a little bit of knowledge, a little bit about how things are hidden, and you gain that with more experience. When Jeep Girl and I did it the first time, we were here for quite a while because we had just started learning geocaching.
It took us 25 minutes.
Yeah, it took us because we were just learning geocaching. We didn't give up. We were persistent, and of course we did find it. So just because it's not exactly where the GPS says doesn't mean it's not there. Sometimes you just take a little bit of extra time, and
this particular cache was hidden for a notorious hider, Fuzzy Bee. As I will mimic what Anime just did, Fuzzy Bee. Now, not to be too far off. Well, it's
everybody that has done anything with GPS, the GPS itself is constantly moving. The faster you go, the more accurate it goes because it's pinging off. It has to have minimum of 3 satellites. So we're depending on where it is. The longer you stand still, the GPS pin actually moves a little bit because it's actually designed for military use, and they have a different decoder than what your phone has, or your GPS unit has, or your handheld. I was going to bring my handheld today, and I forgot it because I was going to do it that way, but I totally forgot it. Yeah, that happens. But anyway, we'll catch you on the next geocache.
Hi guys. So we just thought we'd give you a little glimpse into that we actually do exist outside of Jeep and Jeep Girl. As part of that, this is where I proposed to her. I did so by essentially tricking her into doing a scavenger hunt that I set up. Yeah. And she had no idea it was coming at all. No. But if you have ever played the game Kingdom Hearts, there's a fruit in it called the Paupu fruit. Long story short on that is, anyone who you share it with, you're destined to be with forever. And so we had a Paupu fruit with the ring attached to it, and then when we got up to this point, we had our song playing and the Paupu in the tree, and it was real nice and sweet. And
very romantic.
And then she didn't see the ring for like 2.5 minutes, and I had to finally show it to her, and then I didn't even get the question out of my mouth before she started screaming yes.
Oh. Come on, there's a child present.
Yeah, ours. comes a new bird.
Lies.
Okay, fine.
We are here at the Botanical Gardens.
Oh, I guess I'm not even in camera. Hi.
No, you're not. Way to go. Way to go.
This is a new one for all of us. It's a Black Friday. They have free admission to this. It's actually quite busy inside. Behind us is the Christmas greenhouse. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Actually, as we go back through it, I will leave the camera on and you can see as we walk out after we're done. Out in the Botanical Gardens behind us is actually a geocache. That's why we're here today.
Ew, pretty cardinal. Sorry, shiny.
And we're going to be on the search of that. This is new for all of us. I've actually never been to the Botanical Gardens.
It's fun.
You've been?
Yeah. And actually I wanted to give a little bit of history on this geocache. Generally speaking, most geocaches are not in places that you have to pay to get into. It's a free activity overall, and so thereby they try and make sure that the places that they place hides are free to get into. Now, the history part of this is that at one point in time, in the, starting in the mid-90s, going through about the mid-2000s, a little after actually, the botanical gardens on the outside, the actual gardens, were free to get into. It was at this time that the cache was placed. So, it is holding true to the placing a cache in an area that is free to get into. But what has happened is that the botanical gardens decided that they were not making enough money to keep the place going by just charging admission to the greenhouse. Because the greenhouse is lovely. All year round, they always have some amazing plants. But really, that's not why people come to the botanical gardens. They want to come to the gardens to walk around and smell the flowers and look at the butterflies as they go flitting around.
And the cardinals, pretty cardinals.
And so what they did is they went ahead and put up gates all the way around. And there's nothing wrong with that. I have no problem with that. It's a shrewd business move, but at the same time, you feel a little cheated, especially when you grow up, you can come to a place like this for free and walk around as a kid, and then whenever you get to be adult, and they're like, so yeah.
Well, company paying adult.
We do have Wolverine with us on this one because all of us came in to do it, and it's not next to the car. He is crashed, but he is warm and bundled up. It actually warmed up quite a bit. It's not near as cold. And
Is there something else shaking?
No, I'm just kidding.
And he's out cold.
he's out cold. So we're going to go find the geocache, and we'll be right back with you.
Hi guys! I found this one. Woohoo! Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations, Jeep Girl.
Congratulations,
You have
Jeep
finally
Girl.
found one out of, what, 53?
I found a couple other ones.
This one actually took us some time. We actually ended up having to read the comments.
We took it too literally, and then we didn't take it literal enough. Then we took it too literally, and then finally I was told what kind of container it was, and I was like, oh, I know where that is.
And according to my GPS, that is actually
Like touching the fence.
25 feet, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably 25 feet away.
So, a little bit off of what we were looking at. But then, we got our little bit of a hint, and it was like, oh, yeah, that totally makes sense now.
Yeah. So clues and tips from other geocachers sometimes help.
Yep.
Definitely
Sometimes.
do.
Always look at the history of the logs on it if you're really having trouble with one.
And sometimes it will actually tell you had to move because of water, or they'll actually tell you in the log what is actually that, and that's one of the benefits of using the smartphone for it rather than just reading the GPS location. You can actually go back and
There's no Wolverine.
read what was done. So we're just going to fill it out here, and then, like I said, we'll actually take you through as we go back through the greenhouse and let you see the beautiful Christmas theme greenhouse they have going on.
Christmas carols, Christmas trees, and tropical plants. These things go together.
We're actually going to take a short break inside the gardens here because Wolverine is his midday snack time. There's a wonderful bench here for Wolverine and Anime to sit down on. And we'll give you a brief tour through the gardens. I'm going to go back up top here. I'd actually missed it. Where there's a line of Christmas trees. There we go. I am using the tripod that I just showed in a previous video, so check that out, how I modified it to work with a cell phone. Come back down the other side. Wolverine is out. It is actually quite warm in here. And the beautiful poinsettias. Absolutely beautiful. Large palms reaching up to the top. Jeep girl walking down the aisle. Yeah, the poinsettias down there, those are cool with the white and
Now these greenhouses are here basically to give the people in the area a spot that they can go and see some of the more tropical things.
Like the bird of paradise, which is behind you.
Indeed.
Directly behind Anime here is a plant called the bird of paradise. I'll try to get in there to one of the flowers. There we go. And that is why it is called the bird of paradise, because of this.
It looks like the bird of paradise.
Right here. You can see the what would be the feathers coming out here and the head out this way. Absolutely stunning plants. More poinsettias down below here. And another type of palm. Right now it's decorated, you know, of course for Christmas season, but many of these plants are here, you know, basically year round, and they put the poinsettias and the Christmas trees in between. But each of the plants that come along here, they'll have the common name and description and the genus name for them. Let's see here that we got the snow bush. You can see there. So each of them are labeled. And of course they have additional greenhouses on the area, but those are actually the ones that they start in the fall, in the spring, get the plants started, so as soon as the weather turns nice enough, they can remove them out of the greenhouse and put them out into the botanical gardens themselves, the outside area of the gardens. And
those are nowhere near as nice because they're not designed for people. But
yeah, we'll go.
But this one, really nice.
Yeah.
That's a pretty flower. That's a pretty color. Wow, that just came out of my mouth.
Yeah, you did. Do you know why it's coming out?
It actually really is a pretty pink.
Because pink is awesome.
Pink is not awesome.
Pink is the most awesome.
And then we'll come up here to the Christmas section. Lots of poinsettias, the green and the reds. Beautiful Christmas trees all around. Beautiful. Now this is humidity controlled, climate controlled area. Got a small pond. And like I said, all the plants that are labeled with their genus and their common name. And do a 360 here. This is the entrance area to this garden. And the beautiful, beautiful Christmas trees all decorated. The ornaments here are actually for sale. It's a way for them to generate income. You get a memorial from, or just memento. That's what I was looking for. Souvenir, memento. This being Wolverine's first Christmas. Hogo and Anime are actually looking for an ornament to put on the tree for his first Christmas and his first trip to the Botanical Gardens. Beautiful. Trees clear up to the top. Bamboo and palms. Bird nest fern. Beautiful plant. And in the distance there we have Anime feeding Wolverine. Just look at those pink, bright pink poinsettias through the whole base there. And we're back out this way. Amazing. Wolverine in full eat mode there. This is a Panama orange. You can see here it's actually producing fruit.
It's ready to be picked. Can I have one?
It's a very small fruit, but I'll put my hand, or
Oh, sorry.
you want to put your hand?
Well, we can even do.
There you go. You can see how small of a fruit it is.
Yeah, it's as big as her head.
Hey!
Beautiful plant. Several ready to go. A little out of reach. Some
another
of them.
week. Actually, there's one right up there. There's some more. We just want to grab.
Beautiful plants.
Okay.
The tree is actually up here, and the rooting system is actually above ground, going down into a, like if it was in a flooded area or something like that. The tree is up above, and then the roots are actually above level, that if it was like in a flooded area or something like that, it would be the rooting.
Cool. That's interesting.
Let's actually go on. We'll go over to this side of it and look at the.
Oh, sorry.
It's the variegated rubber tree. Well, there you go. Stop touching it and see if it will zoom in on that. I don't know how easy that is to read. But that's a natural source of rubber, the rubber tree. That's what it says. Native trees can reach 100 feet in height. Gets that. And there it says it does have the aerial roots that support the plant itself. So everything down this low is roots, and the actual tree is up here. Yeah. Up there is the tree. Beautiful plant. And native source for rubber. And over on this side, we have the cactuses and the cacti. Beautiful desert plants. Agave. And those that know tequila would know what agave is. Sorry about the brisk movement there. Beautiful. And then the candelabra cactus there in the rear. All the way up in the top. And then on this side, a twisted cactus is really neat. Zebra hawthorn down in the bottom there. So some of our friends from Arizona, AC Prepper, Camo Million, they would know, have these out where they actually live. So different types of succulents.
Okay, so these are Asian, well...
Ponderosa lemon.
Yeah, Ponderosa lemon.
And again, it's as big as her head.
Oh,
We're just doing the contrast of how small the oranges were over there to compare to how big the lemons are here. Here's
there's like 2 hand sizes, one.
a whole bunch of fruit on it, all the way up there. And the actual tree size itself is not...
Actually really small.
It's actually smaller than the diameter of the lemons themselves.
So it'd be healthy to pick them, right?
Small shaft, big fruit.
Hi, everybody. Oh, hello. He does that sometimes. Just sneaks up behind you and scares you.
So this one is an Illinois byway cache. We've actually looked for this, Jeep Girl and I, on our one video, and this was a did not find.
I don't think we marked it, but we just didn't find it.
We did not find it, so we're back here revisiting it and see with an extra set of eyes. Hogo's here. Anime's going to stay out with the car on this one because of Wolverine, and
because we're kind of parked on the side of a road that really doesn't have a shoulder to park on, and Peoria police are a little
weird about that.
Yeah, that's a good word for it.
So we're going to go find this.
Weird anyways, but